crash front straightaway. Huge crash coming into the tri-oval. No, Rocky up and into the air.
They're beating and banging. Burn on the bottom. Cosman up top. I
think. No, Breyer by 1/1000th of a second. Joseph, no! At the line, Thunhorse pulls the win out at the stripe.
Oh, he saves it. What's going to happen here?
Here comes Mcanlis. Get your foot there. He got it. He's got it. He's got it. Mcanlis is going to win. FTF.GG welcomes you to the virtual Eldora Speedway in the middle of nowhere in Ohio for the Slider City, presented by SimWrap Market. Glad to have you along for the ride here for the Esports Racing League. Jacob Pitts, Kevin McAdams here with you. Zach Johnson, our producer for tonight. Fashionably late, but we're here nonetheless and ready to go. 75 laps up on the board. No heats. They only got the 2 laps of qualifying, and then they get to rack them up, stack them up, and let them roll.
Yep, 100 our 0% track state here, Jacob. So 75 laps will change this track drastically, and we'll see these guys pulling sliders by probably around halfway. Had to do a little bit of a delay, had to get some fuel in these cars, but they should be ready to go for 75 laps here at the famed half-mile oval here in Eldora.
Yeah, can't refuel dirt cars once you get them on the racetrack, so we had to fix that. But here we go. Let's do our grid. Michael P. Frisch starts on the pole. Landon Huffman starts on the outside. Cody Giles and Travis Brown. He's running a dirt car next weekend. He lines up in position number 4, so getting some experience tonight. Ronnie Osmer, Justin Lisenby round out the top 5 in row number 3. Then it's Zach Novak, Presley Sora, Nick Olson, and Alex Bell, your top 10.
Rolling off 11th behind Justin Malillo's best friend. That's going to be Casey Kerwin in the 11th position. David Schildhouse pulling double duty tonight. He'll be in Slim Rock later tonight. He'll be in the 12th spot. Toll Owen 13th. David Cabrera will roll off on the outside of row 7. He'll be 14th. Jeff McConey 15th. Joey Mashevitz going to be in the 16th spot. Justin Mons, driver of the World 600, did a really good job in that race. He will roll off in the 16th position. He was in the 17th position. Dylan Connolly 18th. Briar LaPrade 19th. I'm not racing. I'm not in 20th. Blake Mcanlis 21st. And Mark Rebelis will be shotgun of the field. He'll actually take over my spot. He will be rolling off unofficially in 22nd.
Yep, so Mcanlis will technically be last. Mcanlis and Rebelis did not set a time. Everybody else, I should probably check that before I say it. No, Breyer also didn't run a time, starting back there in the weeds, back in the 19th position. So we'll do one more pace lap before we get the green flag. 75 laps are up on the board. Caution laps do not count, so we could be here for an hour and a half. I'm kidding, but we could be in here for the long haul. Since caution laps do not count, it's iRacing caution, so it doesn't take much for a caution to come out, even though we're on dirt.
Car goes around, pretty much the entire track is racing surface, so got to keep it clean to keep it green here at Eldora. Pace truck pulls off. Hopefully it's only 75 laps tonight.
Here we go, Huffman and Frisch on the front row. Glad you're watching. Green flag. They're already 4 wide in the background going to turn 1.
Side-by-side still for the lead spot. Frisch going to use that low line, which will be a viable option for now.
No,
Trouble, big wreck in turn 3. Casey Kerwin plows through it. Osmer gets killed right in the middle of the field, and this is a fantastic start. Still on lap 1, but the good news is, Jacob, every caution advances at least 1 lap.
Yeah, it was contact a little further up there. Look, the fireworks! We made it half a lap! All right. It was contact with Travis Brown and Novak. No, who is that? I know who you are. How about Cody Giles? And then that came down and took out poor Ronnie. And he got hit by the 85-95 of Casey Kerwin, the Coke winner last night. And, yeah, there you have it.
Yeah, the one thing about modifieds are kind of, they're open wheel cars in a sense. You know, if you lock wheels like that, you can get stuck. And these cars kind of have a natural yaw to them. They run these at Volusia County, and they are a handful to drive, I'm sure, for the real life guys. But in these, you're pretty much at 30, 45 degrees the whole time. So once you get to the straightaway, you got to make sure you've pointed in the right direction. And unfortunately, I think that could be a sign of things to come. I hope not, but we'll just have to find out.
So scoring goes away when the caution comes out because it is like dropped from 10 feet up in the air, mega broken. Cody Giles is currently on pit road. He was in the top 5. Ronnie Osmer and Mcanlis also taking the time to come onto pit road during this first caution flag. We are doubled up, though, and getting ready to go back to green. Frisch and Huffman still remain on the front row. Then it's Travis Brown, Justin Lisenby, and Zach Novak, your top 5. As the field comes around through 3 and 4, we're going to try it again. Lap 1, part 2, green flag.
Already hearing reports of fuel issues for this session. We'll just have to see if they can make it back to the front. Michael Frisch going to edge out to the lead. Zach Novak looking low, trying to get on that flat in the middle of 3 and 4, still side by side behind your leader. Huffman on the outside. Here comes the number 7, trying to get as much track time before his super late model dirt debut here on the 30th. Travis Brown on that inside line battling for second.
Plowing forward in that number 7, the SpongeBob car. There are 2 others that look exactly like it, Briar LaPrade and David Schildhouse. As you can tell, the creativity runs deep here on the Esports Racing League. But nonetheless, Travis outrunning them as here comes Lisenby around the outside. Trouble, that's Dylan Connolly with my face on the front of the car, and he draws the caution. Are you kidding me? Come on, Dylan. Oh, well, he had some extracurriculars up in front of him. Blake Mcanlis put Justin Mons up into the wall, and then he spun trying to avoid and then got run over by Mark Rebillis.
Yeah, I think Mcanlis was looking to avoid Osmer in front of him. Mcanlis trying to make his way through the field, and poor Justin Mons just gets put in the fence, and then Connolly just gets turned, and he really couldn't get it turned around, and eventually the lead pack caught up to him. But we're on lap 4 now of 75.
Yeah, and here's the thing. We've got so many laps to go. The sim still thinks we're going to get done in 20 minutes.
That's good.
ATVO is the counter up at 20 minutes. Now, that's at the current pace that we're going right now, so I'm impressed.
And we got an hour, I would say a virtual hour of time limit, even though, it says we got about an hour and 30 minutes. But I'm hoping that these guys will figure it out. I think once the track narrows up a little bit, because right now every lane seems to be working, especially the bottom. The bottom will eventually fall away. I think once everyone starts running the top, it'll be a little bit harder to pass, and that'll single file out a little bit. But then you'll start seeing more desperation type moves, people trying to go all the way from the bottom to pull the sliders. Why it's named that tonight, Slider City. So I think they'll figure it out, but I would not be surprised if we have a few more cautions here the first 10-15 laps.
So apparently when caution laps don't count, fuel doesn't get burned by these cars.
That's
green flag. Somebody needs to explain the logic behind that.
I would love to see the science behind that.
Yeah. Nonetheless, here we go. 5 laps will be complete here this time by, as long as we can make it to the start-finish line. Kerwin gets bobbled up into Lisenby. That sends Schildhouse up to the wall. He gets hip-checked, and there they go, crashing. Schildhouse, the only one in the fence. He made contact with Alex Bell getting into turn 1. Briar LaPrade got a piece as well, but Schildhouse gets the worst of it.
Trying to see what happened here. Yeah, it looks like there was almost 4 wide on the exit of 4. Schildhouse gets relegated up against the fence, and then Alex W. Bell just had nowhere to go. Runs over Schildhouse in another SpongeBob livery tonight. That, well, I'd probably still put that on Alex. He was pretty much gathered back up by the time Alex got to him and just bodied him into turn 1.
Let's see if we can get a chance to talk with Mr. House here under this caution. I think this is caution number 3.
Yes.
Landon Huffman, I think, is your race leader. No, it's still Frisch. We also are now 1 lap to green, so I don't think we're going to get a chance to talk with David since we're coming to half a lap to green right now.
It's okay.
But,
we'll talk to him later. I'm sure something else will happen to him.
Who knows? He could be in the next track.
That's true.
Yeah. All right, so 5 laps are complete. We've got 70 more to go. Here we go. Green flag. Let's try it again.
Oh, here comes Novak. Novak slowly but surely, methodically been his way through the field. He started 7th. He was in 5th that last restart. Now he's in 4th. Another guy who's trying to put it 3 wide. That's not going to work. Casey Kerwin started in 11th. He's now made his way into the top 5. Brown on that inside line, losing a couple spots here into turn 3.
And Travis starting to slip back, and this track is basically getting beaten to death right now by these race cars. We started with an all but clean slate for these guys. Now it's been rubbered in, and they've only done so many laps. They've got a long way to go, and this track is not going to get any better as Travis is running off the Waffle House Wi-Fi tonight, blinking in and out, falling back.
Yeah, with the way this track is, it is a variable banking. I believe it goes down to about 3 or 4 degrees from the bottom.
Mons around, into the wall. Collects Mazowitz. Caution is out. Started with Toll Owen getting loose, coming down into Mons. And then that bounced Mons into Mcanlis, plus he got contact with the 64. We made it a whole 3 laps that time. Caution's back out.
Race has been going on for about 11 minutes, and we're on lap 10, so do the math. We'll be here another 60 or so minutes. Hopefully
Yikes.
not. That means I won't be able to run Slim Rock.
I was going to say, well, if it comes down to that, we're going to send you on your merry way so you can go run Slim Rock and hold down the fort here. But
that's all. We'll be fine. We'll figure it out. Caution's out.
Yeah. And Michael P. Frisch, still your leader. He hasn't had much of a contest up at the front of the field. It's basically been the battle for second. Frisch is really strong on dirt, especially here at Eldora. Won the Core Season 3 All-Star race here in the trucks long ago. He's really got the speed here at Eldora.
Yeah, I think he had top 5 speed when we went to Bristol Dirt for FTF. He's always, anytime Travis has an open session for Moon Car, when we do any dirt combo, him, Tyler Gary come to mind for people that are really fast all the time. So it's no surprise to see him up here. Landon Huffman also, I think he's slowly starting to think about maybe doing a real life dirt career. I think a couple people have told him that it's a little lucrative, so maybe he's also getting a little bit of virtual practice to see if it's worth it for him. But I think we're going green here.
We might be able to ask Landon at the end of this deal, as long as he stays with it, with this race, because not much has changed, at least up in the top 2. Green flag. 3rd place has changed a bunch. Now it's Zach Novak and Casey Kerwin, the 2 guys that slugged it out at Pocono last night in the Coke Series, slugging it out for 3rd here tonight.
Oh, Presley Sora up against the wall. Still up there.
Oh, and now McConey slides up. They're 5 wide. They're good. David Cabrera getting bodied. And now I think they made it.
Presley Sora was making his way through the field.
Out of trouble. Osmer again. Alex Bell.
They keep going.
They stay green. That's the luckiest call we've gotten tonight. And now Connolly's about to wreck. Almost put Mazowitz in the wall in the back of the field. They're good. Novak has hemorrhaged 2 spots. He's now back to 5th.
Leaders are already starting to go to the top lane, maybe start pulling that wall ride maneuver through the corner. Frisch up against the cushion. Huffman against the cushion. Casey about a lane and a half lower.
No trouble. McConey hard into the wall. Connolly piles in. Mazowitz. Rabilis. A big crash in turn one. McConey got clobbered by Bell, who had nowhere to go. And Speed Racer, his race is likely done. He does have a faster pair. He might have to do it. He was wrecking for a full lap before that. He spun it off 4, bounced off Shieldhouse, got it up to speed, and then decided I didn't tear enough up. Let's do it again in turn 1.
Mark Verbillis, when this wreck started, you're not kidding. He legitimately was in turn 2 when this started, and that took out about 3-4 cars. You guys are lucky they have a fast repair. These cars are not. Once you hit something with the suspension, it's almost like the new damage model on any of the new oval cars. Once you damage the suspension, the car is broke. So I think you're right. I think McConey will. Well, he's staying out there for right now. That M on the front end is looking a little evil, but I think he's going to stay out there for right now.
Well. So we made it another 3 laps there. And Michael P. Frisch still leading. We could try and talk with him. I know he's in Discord.
Okay.
We are 1 to green, though.
Ah. Gonna have to preemptively get someone up here.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, I can't drag guys up. Otherwise, I do it myself.
I don't think so. I don't think I can either, now that you say that.
We does not have the power. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. Pace truck is in. Frisch and Huffman still on the front row. Kerwin now 3rd, with Lisenby in 4th and Zach Novak 5th. Green flag.
What a quick jump for Novak. He dove right to the bottom. That bottom line probably not going to work. They're almost 4 wide for 2nd. Huffman pulls out on the momentum out of turn 2. Brown is in the fence. On the exit of the corner, he's trying to wall ride, but here comes Novak. He's still trying to make this bottom work, but right now he's down 2 spots from the restart.
Yeah, he tried the bottom on that last restart. Didn't work out for him, and same story here under this one.
Kerwin trying it now. He almost lost that 4th spot to Novak, and I think he might here out of 4. Yeah, Highline's starting to really come in. One guy that's coming through the field pretty quickly, Blake Mcanlis, started basically last. He did start last, 21st of 21 cars. He has now made his way up 14 spots into 7th. Might have to give Blake a little shout out here. Maybe get him a dirt ride in the future.
You never know. He got in the super late model or a limited late model. Tearing it up there, you might have to go tear up the dirt.
Oh, Cabrera got into the back of Shieldhouse. That's a battle for 9th, and that allows Sora and Osmer to chomp at the bit going into turn 1. Sora trying to use that bottom line. Osmer trying to recover as well. Cabrera gets in the back of Osmer. Shieldhouse trying to run away from that battle now. And Cabrera's up against the wall. He's Truexing it through the corner.
We're good.
He's fine.
Oh, keep your green tower.
Meanwhile, Landon Huffman is keeping Frisch at bay here for the lead. Only a car length separates them, and we have hit lap 20.
Yeah, this is our first green flag run, and Huffman appears to have the long run speed, looking for the lead. Better run on the outside for Frisch, and now here comes Lisenby ripping the outside line. We're trying to take over that 2nd spot, and he might get it here off 4. Yes, he will.
We're starting to see that slider line come into play, but Lisenby says, I'm just going to keep ripping this top line. New leader out of turn 2. First lead change of the night. Here comes Lisenby in that unsponsored 31. Huffman gets put in the fence. Here comes Novak on the bottom.
Yeah, I can't imagine Huffman's too happy about that. He goes right back to the outside line. Novak still trying to rip the bottom. As lap traffic will be coming shortly, Mark Robillis is the closest lap car, and they're catching him pretty quick.
About a 1.5 seconds. 2
Caution.
seconds. Caution's out. Osmer again.
Osmer. And he got turned by Briar LaPrade. Well, he ran into the wall, and Briar had nowhere to go. Actually, I take it back. Oh,
going
man.
straight.
And I think Cabrera clipped him right at the end, and if that thing wasn't driving straight before, it's sure not doing it now. Here's the replay. And then, yep.
Oh, someone barely skirted by him. Got clipped a little bit. It was whoever was driving that Kenny Wallace livery. Or the Stremme livery.
I think it was Cabrera down on the bottom that barely got him, and then right there, that's Cabrera, and then that's Connolly up by the wall. So under caution once again, we're almost a third of the way home here from Eldora.
David Shieldhouse in the pits.
8 minutes of optionals, he says.
I would say not now, David. maybe fix that later. Don't take the fast repair if you don't have to, but shadows for this track is really bizarre. I don't know if you see it, Zach, but as soon as they go into turn one, they just turn into black orbs. Really bizarre. Get Jake to fix that.
It's just where the lights are.
Yeah.
It just drives into the...
Yeah, it's just right into the abyss.
I think I've seen that before here, or maybe another dirt track, and it looks... realism, 10 out of 10. Here we go. Green flag.
Justin Lisenby, new leader. Justin Lisenby on that outside line. Here comes Huffman, still maintaining that second spot. Car that was dominating the race. Michael Frisch going to be falling all the way now back to fourth, maybe even fifth. He's still on the fence. He is still in the fence. He's been riding it since turn 3. Finally gets out of it. And he's going to fall all the way back outside the top 10, rallied his way all the way into 7th. Now he's going to have to build that back up. McConey in front of him, his car is destroyed. Mcanlis hits a second time. You can run that. Whoa, it's not clear, Shieldhouse. That stacks up the field. Owen is around. Cabrera spins. And that'll bring out another yellow.
Rabilis. We'll do it again. Justin Mons is parked on the back straightaway. Oh, Mons wrecked after the caution. Oh, for Pete's sake. He got hit by McConey. McConey got loose. Oh, and now Connolly's around. What are we doing? Where are we? What happened?
McConey
and McConey
Connolly.
did it. Oh.
Was that an attempt? Or was that...
He said he was trying to catch up to the field, and he just hit him. Oh, my God. So that's the first wreck.
Yikes.
And then I'll bring it back around, bring it around town, and from downtown. Hey.
Can we shorten yellows?
So, now remember, he hits Mons then on the back straightaway. Here's what brought out the caution. And then... I mean,
Novak is requesting we shorten yellows, but I don't know if we can with the automatic yellows.
No, we can, because Justin was earlier.
Oh,
Justin
okay.
Malillo, who is doing everything tonight, making the session, tweeting out, admitting when he has to. I'm pretty sure he has to go around and retail the racetrack once this thing is done as well. He's got to do it all tonight, so thanks to Justin for doing everything tonight.
Behind the scenes.
Yep. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain, not in the corner. Green flag. Good grief.
Inside line, not where you want to be. Here comes Casey Kerwin. As soon as I say that, I think he's going to try to pull a slide job on Lisenby. Might be able to pull it off. New leader at the line. No, give it one to Lisenby. Still second, Kerwin. Giles is in third. He's getting used up by Huffman.
Huffman apologized right away. Didn't mean to make the contact. He still might get the spot out of it. Giles up into the wall, 3 wide. Huffman takes the spot. Now he gets a little tap.
Meanwhile, with these guys battling for third, our top two have pretty much pulled out to about a second lead from the rest of the field. Huffman starting to secure third, but here comes Kerwin looking for the lead one more time at the line. Give that one to Lisenby again. But Casey going to be able to pull out in front. Oh, contact! What a save by Kerwin.
How do you do that? These things are so out of control already. How do you save that? How about 4 wide for the lead?
New leader at the line, Landon Huffman, takes advantage of the top two getting into each other. Kerwin's stuck on the bottom. He's going to go from battling for the lead to 5th. Novak in 3rd. Frisch still in 4th. Giles in 6th. Lisenby somehow still stays in 2nd despite having about half his car 5 feet off the ground. 43 laps to go.
I'd love to know how much fuel these guys have right about now.
I'm sure they're thinking about it.
Yeah.
Here comes Novak. Caution's
Trouble.
out.
Turn 4. Dylan Connolly upside down.
How many times? Oh, that car is destroyed. That car is
He
broke.
wasn't the cause.
Get off the track, Dylan. Get off this.
Schildhouse lost it. How did he roll it going 2 miles an
The
hour?
car was so broken. You'll see.
Break dancing. I'm glad this was the race he decided to put. I'm glad this was the race he decided to put my mugshot on the face of the car. Schildhouse lost it by himself, and Connolly came flying in there and couldn't avoid him up against the outside wall.
What's that old saying by Almirola? Hang on, let me be part of the wreck too. Yelling at Brian Scott.
Right. Up and over, and he keeps rolling.
I really don't know how the suspension got broke like that. Just the entire... That's not crab walking. I think you were right. I think that's just breakdancing.
Just how it spins around and waits.
Just
Like, what is that? Here we go, on board. Nowhere really to go.
Yeah.
And... Oy.
We're going green. Quick cautions here at Eldora.
Yeah.
Thanks,
So
Justin.
Mcanlis and Cabrera and Connolly are all sitting on pit road. Green flag. As, yep, there you see them. And here's the guys actually racing out here. Huffman breaking away. Novak trying to hang on to second. He's in the wall. He's going to lose a ton of spots, and now Kerwin gets kicked up into him. They crash hard on the front straightaway. Caution's out.
Oh, Mons! Mons tried to be a part of that, too.
Really? There wasn't a lot of damage involved in that. The caution came out because Novak got air, but everybody kept it straight. The 16 got turned. Giles got turned around, did a 360, put it in gear, and let it go. I think that
Giles did a fantastic job. It almost as if he didn't get wrecked.
Yeah.
Kept on
I know
going.
Travis did that once before.
Jeffrey McConey's description of this car said the car drives as if you're trying to hold a dog and the dog's trying to wriggle out of your hands. I can understand that. This car is really bizarre. I don't have a lot of experience with it. I know I fare better in the late models and in the big blocks, but the way they're kind of skewed, it is in your favor. You just kind of hold it straight at a 45-degree angle, but these guys have a handful with this track worn out as it already is. I mean, we are only halfway, not even halfway, and the track is absolutely destroyed.
So, yeah. How was your Wednesday, Kevin?
It was pretty calm. I had the day off. Went to the gym as always. How about yourself?
Just a relatively average, boring day. Yeah, that I pretty
I
much
don't
it.
take them for granted. Those boring days.
Well, you know.
Will
Yeah, I
become
know.
less and less.
Come the end of August, I'm going to be wishing I'm doing this.
Right.
Oh, brother. All right, well, doubled up again. Only 40 laps to go. Keep in mind, this race was supposed to start 50 minutes ago. We started 30 minutes ago. Green flag.
Someone just got a black flag. Not sure why. Oh, they're working again. Mon's upside down.
In the air, Mons, Schildhouse, David Cabrera.
Oh, they're still flipping.
Oh, is that Cabrera?
Yes.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, he's big broke. He already used his fast repair, so we'll be seeing you.
Mcanlis has hung it up. He's 4 laps down. Connolly, 3 laps down, still on track. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Cabrera almost got around it, yeah.
Clipped by Schildhouse in the right rear and couldn't get it away from the wall.
Well, our pace was pretty good.
Oh, man. Yeah, Mon's got the wall and tipped off all of that. Schildhouse nowhere to go.
Justin, before you leave, private chat me the command to shorten the yellows. Or put it in the broadcast chat. Okay, thank you.
All right.
We're almost halfway. Almost.
Almost. Remember when I was saying it was going to take 20 minutes? Well, now it says 10 minutes. But there's no way we only went through 10 minutes. There's no way.
No. We're pacing about maybe a lap, 1.2 laps per minute.
Well,
Laps time 30 minutes so far.
ready for the restart. Green flag. 4 wide. They're 5 wide. Got one in the wall. That's McConey, I think. He straightened it out.
Oh, he saves it. Brown. Oh, Presley Sorev
Hey.
back in the field up in the middle of 4. They keep going for now. Novak stuck on the bottom. Here comes Sora in the middle of Breyer and Novak. That'll be for 4th. And unfortunately for Travis Brown, he has been relegated. Oh, no! Yeah,
Travis Brown
used up.
comes over the radio and says, if you haven't run into me yet, make sure you do so by the end of the race.
Oh, someone got put in the fence. Lisenby got put in the wall.
He was leading. Yeah, he was leading earlier.
Oh, no!
Oh, no! Upside down, it's Lisenby. Put into the wall by Nick Olson.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Now, that's okay. If Justin was here, he would love to say a few things about that.
Well,
You and Nick are good.
oh, okay. That's good. Good to hear.
Where's that Anchorman meme? Somehow, I don't believe you. That's a tough break for Lisenby.
Yeah.
Leading the race and then just had nowhere to go. He just got put up against the fence. Guys around him were
He
battling.
has not used his fast repair. He did have to tow, though. So he's going to be a lap down or more, trying to get back out onto the racetrack. Guys that have used their fast repairs, Novak, Giles, Schildhouse, Alex Bell, Breyer, if I haven't mentioned him, Kerwin, it looks like, McConey, Osmer, Mazowitz, Connolly, Cabrera already used his. He's wrecked. He's on pit road. Lisenby will presumably use his once he gets back rolling. Green flag.
I don't think they anticipated me shortening the yellow. Oh, Brown was on the bottom. Oh, he's all over the place.
Man, that's Olsen. Oh man, Fresh is losing a ton of spots on the high side. 3 wide.
Comes Novak trying to pull a slider
Oh,
for
no!
Sora. Giles looking to take advantage of the checkup. Gets a spot on Sora for now.
Trouble, Marconi.
Again. No caution.
Turn 1, he's rolling.
Here comes the field. Huffman still parading the field on that outside line. Kerwin trying to get back to him, trying to get that lead spot one more time. I don't think he's officially led a lap tonight, but he has pulled slider after slider trying to make it work.
Trying to win 2 days in a row is Casey Kerwin.
He doesn't want to win that way, but I'm sure with the dirt track feel, he'll want to do it again if he has to.
So
Yeah,
they
funny recalling
wrecked coming to the green flag.
Oh. Oh, someone just got put in the fence. I think it was Schildhouse.
It was Osmer, Toll Owen, and McConey.
Oh, Brown is in the wall. He keeps going.
Travis.
McConey is
Yeah,
struggle
he's
busting on
down
the bottom.
Trying to get out of the leader's ways. He falls a lap down.
Mashevitz trying to wreck in 3 and 4 in front of our leaders. He will keep it going for now.
He's got to figure it out quick, though. He's got the leaders right behind him.
And you just keep it on the bottom there, Joey. Here come our leaders. Casey's closed up this gap a little bit. Was about 4 or 5 tenths of a second. Now down to a tenth and a half for the lead. Mirroring Huffman's line through the corner. Every time he tries to look low, he can get there, but it's just hard to get that run off the corner. He is all over the back of him.
Oh, he hit him! Coming to 26 to go this time by.
One thing we have not talked about all night, lap traffic. Got Toll Owen, got Dylan Connolly, Mark Rabillis, 3 wide in front of our leaders, about a half straightaway ahead of the battle for the lead. Here comes Kerwin slowly looking low, and they have caught the pack.
Oh, Rabillis, where are you going to go? How about 3 wide up the gut? Wow!
5 hole 75.
Oh, but now Breyer is nowhere to go. Rabillis puts Breyer up in the fence.
Comes Frisch looking to take advantage. Frisch was leading this race. Oh, and Rabillis goes around.
Oh, no.
Right in front of our leader. Giles avoids him.
Everybody missed him. He kicked down into Breyer, but Breyer saved it. Rabillis just overdrove the corner and got the wall on exit.
Call it a case of trying to stay out of the way, not knowing where you really are. Rabillis is a lap down at this point with that. I don't know if they'll, I don't think there'll be any kind of lucky dog because of the situation, but that's a tough break for Mark. He has been destroyed the entire race. Well, whether it's self-inflicted or not, it's still tough to see. Just gets put in the fence essentially. Oh, Giles.
Yeah.
Barely got around him.
Right. So, inside 25 to go here.
We are going green.
Yep. Here we come. Oh, man, who is that? That's Olsen up in the wall.
Oh, no! They keep going.
Yeah, he got it straightened out. Everybody missed him.
Oh, Kerwin, here comes Novak, 3 wide for the lead. Kerwin got into the back of Huffman, and that really shuffled him up out of turn 4. Novak pulling a slide job, not going to have it. Huffman back to the lead.
Here comes Kerwin back on the bottom, though. A big run from that 95.
Oh, he's got room to pull it up.
Oh, Breyer got the wall. So did Schildhouse. They're 6 wide through turn 4.
Kerwin takes the lead. Here comes Huffman back to the move. 3 wide again. Kerwin trying to regain the lead again.
Shot out of a cannon.
Oh, caution
no, caution. I think it's for Connolly. No. Who done it? Tolo spun it. That's the caution flag.
If it were possible, let's make a rule. There was a wreck outside the top 10. Just forego it. Oh, did Nick Olsen just boop Owen? Is that what caused that? Is that all it was? Yep.
Wow.
Little kiss. Surprised that came out for that.
David Cabrera has gone home. Done for the night. Why don't we talk with Michael P. Frisch? He's been quiet tonight. Michael P. Frisch, how you doing?
We could be doing better.
Are you having fun?
Yeah, we're having fun. These are pretty damn cool. I don't do these often on the service, but it's a free car, so I figure why not. And ran about 50 laps in practice just to get the feel for it. And they're pretty damn fun, not gonna lie.
You have a shot to win?
I hope so. We had to pit there even though we were kind of staying with the leaders. Crew chief was yelling at me saying we have wheel damage and I could feel the car wanting to pull around on me, so I'll have to take the fast repair here and hopefully we can get towards the front.
All right, well, best of luck. I know you're pretty good here at Eldora, so potential see you at the end of this deal.
All right, thank you, Jacob.
There's Michael P. Frisch, driver of the 58 Dent McDonald's car, currently back in position number 9. So here we go. Ready for the restart. Kerwin and Huffman on the front row, green flag.
Oh. Every time these guys go into turn 1, they just smack the wall. Kerwin finally gets some breathing room and trying to fight for that lead all night long. He's in the fence. Caution's out.
Upside down. Toloan back straight away. Rolling through turn 3. It was 2 different flips. First, it was Justin Mons that wound up on his lid. He got hit by Mazowitz, and then behind him, all by himself, Toloan saw it and said, hey, that looks cool. I want to try it too. And he did a nice little tumble. Wow.
Car looks okay, I think.
Oh, well. What's coming up on FTF.GG? Well, we've got the eNASCAR qualifying iRacing series tomorrow at 9 o'clock Eastern from Pocono. Then Saturday night, FTF is back with Pocono. And then on Sunday, Winsdell is somewhere.
Is it Pocono?
No, they're already past that. They were at New Hampshire last week. So, I don't know where they'd be at. Indianapolis, maybe? I think Indianapolis.
Green flag.
Holy, yep, okay, here we go.
Sorry, oh, Osberg
You're
gets
good. Oh, now they're not
Giles
good.
is
They're
in the
wrecking.
fence. Oh, that's
Big.
huge.
Back
No
up into
caution.
traffic.
There it is.
Upside down is Giles. The track is blocked. The field is wrecked. All 3 SpongeBob cars are in it. And the caution's out for the 425th time tonight.
Not sure. Not sure where the origin of this, because there's basically 2 wrecks at the same time. Sora and Frisch get into it, and that puts him into Osmer. But in front of them, Giles tries to swing it high on Breyer. Breyer does not clear himself. Breyer makes contact with Brown. Bell around, Giles up on his lid. And Dylan Connolly just decides that he wants to plow through the wreck.
Travis comes over the radio and says, heck, that one might have been my fault. I'm not sorry if I caused it because I've been run over so much, but that might have been my fault.
Do not blame him.
Oh,
Well, that was big. Hopefully the fuel situation's good.
oh, I should have asked Frisch about that. Dang it. Let's bring him back in here, even though we're 1 to green. So where are you guys at on fuel? I forgot to ask about this. Are you good?
With all these yellows, yeah, we're good on fuel now. Wait,
Okay, well. All right, have fun.
there.
All right, so there's Frisch. Apparently they are good on fuel. And here we go.
Why are these guys getting black flags?
Still Kerwin and Novak on the front row. Green flag. Only 19 laps to go. 18.
Kerwin had to restart on the bottom. Novak going to get a huge run for the lead down the back. He's going to throw it to the inside line, pull the same slide job that Kerwin did about 10 laps ago to get that lead spot. Looks like he's going to do it. New leader at the line, Novak. And that number 5, here comes Huffman looking low. A lot of contact in the back. Frisch and Sora next to each other, 5 wide.
Oh, they're wrecking! Sora up into the air. The caution's for further behind him with Alex Bell. He got turned around, but the leader's crashing under caution with Frisch, Presley Sora, Ronnie Osmer, and more.
And it makes you wonder if they wrecked after the yellow. I don't know how the ruling's going to be as far as iRacing is concerned. If you have to maintain speed, they might be put back to where they were before. We'll just have to wait and see how they stack up. But that's tough if they have to go to the back. That was definitely uncalled for. Frisch just put Sora in the fence.
Yep.
And that stacks up 3-4 guys.
Only 4 more races to go in the season after tonight. Next week, we go to the Miami Road Course with the Miatas. In 2 weeks, it's apparently the Hard to Drive 300 qualifier featuring Brian Blackford. Still no real information on that. The Shortcut Circus. If this wasn't a circus tonight, we go to Road Atlanta in the Pro 2 trucks in a couple of weeks, August 10th. And then we go to Nashville for the All-American 400 in the Super Late Models. That's on August 17th. See it all right here on ERL_racing for the Esports Racing League. Here from Eldora tonight. 4 more to go. Yeah.
Wonder if in the Pro 2s they'll let you cut the chicane.
I believe the point is they're going to cut just about anything and everything they're going to let you cut. I believe
just straight down the hill.
The plan. Yep.
Yeah. That might be fun.
If it's paved, you don't want to touch it, I guess. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Pace truck is going to be in. We should put a boot on that thing or something. Green flag.
Oh, still trying to make contact back here around 8th position. Nick Olsen and Mons get into it. They're 4 wide. Brown turns around. Big wreck in 4.
Huge hit. Frisch piles in. Sora, Travis Brown with a hellacious yard sale-like crash coming off turn 4. He has gone home. Michael P. Frisch has gone home.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and a half rolls
that's the
for
worst
Travis
wreck of the
Brown.
night. It only took us 60 laps.
Oh, well, he said he damn near wrecked everybody, or damn near got wrecked himself, and he exits this race in the wildest fashion. Travis Brown upside down. He is done for the night. And as you said, Michael Frisch, our leader, led the first 15 laps or so in this event. He is done for the night. Olsen really didn't do anything wrong. He manages to keep going. Lisenby involved. What a hellacious wreck.
Oh, they kept wrecking up in front of him. I think that's why Frisch left, because Frisch didn't get too much damage. They kept wrecking up the road. Are you kidding me?
Unbelievable.
Watch. They just pile in.
4x4.
And I mean, the caution's out.
And these guys are still going 80, 90 miles an hour.
Coney. Oh, my.
Oh, he's destroyed. How is he still out there?
I don't know. Hey. We're gonna get 15 to go here at the line. As pace truck is in. Green flag. 15 to go.
Oh, here comes Huffman trying to get the
Huffman!
lead back. Oh,
Oh, he's in the wall!
He almost made it stick. Still side by side for lead. Here comes Kerwin.
Oh, Kerwin
he
sent it in
pulled
there.
Here comes Novak looking low again, trying to do the counter cross. Oh.
Oh, we hit
The
him!
contact. Here comes Huffman. Huffman with a big run out of turn 2.
Might get second. Here we go. Into 3.
Bless you, producer.
Trouble, trouble, trouble! Olsen and Schildhaus. He just drove over Olsen. And then Breyer got into it as well.
Yeah, I think Olsen didn't really do anything wrong.
Yeah.
It also looked like retaliation from something, but I guess
Here's the
Schildhaus
thing.
apologized.
Olsen's been in a couple of wrecks tonight, and they have not been his fault.
Oh yeah, 100%. I might have dragged him because of the rivalry they've had, because of MNR,
Right.
but he has not done anything wrong. So if Nick
I
Olsen
think there
decides
may
to watch
have
the
been-
back,
We've had 27 cautions tonight. There may have been one that he caused, but everybody's caused one here.
yeah,
Like-
what did he might have put Lisenby in the wall, but I mean, it's just so hard to keep
Yeah.
these things straight down the straightaway. I do not blame these guys one bit for causing this many wrecks. It is what it is. Jeffrey McConey is shoving Breyer LaPrade down the backstretch, trying to save him fuel,
Wow.
presumably.
Maybe. Or he's just bored.
Yeah. I don't know. He's hit enough. I think he's okay.
Yeah, really.
One to go. 14 laps to go.
I think Breyer brake checked him.
Oh, careful. You can lift himself off the ground. Yeah.
Enough of this. Battery just drove away, one of the two. All right, here we go. 13 laps to go when we cross the start-finish line. Still, Kerwin and Novak up at the front of the field.
How about Osmer in
Huffman has
fourth?
been- and he's hit everything but the hot dog stand. Green flag.
Top two. Keep it on the top.
Trouble. Wrecking. Big crash up and over Nick
Oh,
Olsen.
no.
And he got turned by
Rabillas?
Rabillas. Yeah, Rabillas came down into him and hooked him, and that kicked him up into the air and over. Mazowitz, Toll Owen involved as well. Hey.
I think we're going to shorten this one. These guys better hurry up.
The race or the caution?
The caution.
Just checking. 15 minutes to Slim Rock, by the way. We're projected to be done in 3.5 minutes. I call bull crap on that.
I finished 13th in my first race.
Congratulations. You're running. Where's the where's that off at this week?
Wild Horse Pass.
Those trucks look
Where's
fun. I
that?
wish I ran them more.
All right, here we
we're
go.
in
12
Beatles.
laps. 12 laps to go. Green
Oh, they're
flag.
already almost out of the front stretch. 4 wide
Yeah.
going into turn 1. Mons,
Justin Mons turns. Yeah, Mons turned left, and that was a bad decision for everybody right there.
Or in the wall. Giles looking through the middle between him and Breyer LaPrade. LaPrade behind his SpongeBob SquarePants teammate. Of Schildhaus. Mons just put Giles in the wall. Caution's out.
Oh, it is another parking lot up and over Lisenby.
Oh my God.
I
Oh,
mean,
he's stuck. He is stuck. His race is over. Oh, he got out.
Nick
No, he
Olsen-
didn't.
Nick
Yes, he did.
Olsen
No, he
done.
didn't.
Presley Sora junk. Alex Bell involved. Ay. I mean,
Out of the drivers leading the incident counter, Landon Huffman, 2. Frisch,
wow.
6. Novak, 6. Mcanlis, 8. He's out. Kerwin, 12. Tied for 32.
No, wait a
Bell,
second.
Rebelis. Rebellis and Nick Olson at 32.
No, wait a second. We've got 4 guys that are under 10x, and 2
Yes.
of them are out of the race. Because Frisch is out, and
Mcanlis is out. Yeah.
So it's
that's only 2 left.
Novak and Huffman. Oh my
Yeah, that's
gosh!
about
I hope
it.
they don't wreck for the win. Yikes!
No, I should have
Sloppy would be an understatement tonight.
Well, at least we'll be at 10 to go this time.
Kevin, you're being paged.
Hello?
Oh, they wanted you to shorten it. All right. 10 to go. It's only taken us an hour and 20 minutes, an hour if you count when we actually went live, to get to 10 to go.
So what you're saying is 2 minutes here to finish.
Could only hope. Green flag.
10 laps to go. Kerwin has the lead. Got a great
Novak, what a
shot.
sin!
Oh, did not work. Here comes Huffman looking to capitalize. They're 4
Yeah, we
wide
got
to
a wreck.
reckon. Huge wreck in the back.
Toll into the tires. McConey's around. Lisenby involved. Eek. Casey Kerwin's still your leader. We're picking them off one by one.
They want me to shorten the caution.
Decon, I appreciate the sentiment. I'm not going to repeat it on air, but
Couldn't agree more.
yeah, well. Are we going single file here? Are we having a gentleman's rule that we're going to have a single file restart? Is this the problem all along? We're going single file for this restart, coming to 9
I'll
laps
clear
to go.
anything if it needs to be cleared.
Green flag. That was the cleanest restart of the night. Hold on.
Yep. Everyone running that top line. Now they don't have to worry about starting on that inside line. Here comes Osmer. Osmer gets sideways. Hangs on to it. Still in third.
Could open the door for Huffman as he gets into it. Huffman loses a ton of time. Oh, in trouble. Alex Bell's around. We're still green. Oh, are you kidding me? Caution's out for what?
Unbelievable.
I mean, he had it straight. He was on the bottom of the racetrack, but was pointed the right direction, and we get a caution.
That should not have been a yellow. See, this is kind of why I wish we had control of it. Oh, well.
I mean, right there.
That is a shame. Approaching an hour in the session.
One to go.
And I mandated single file restarts, so now they have.
Yeah, apparently the restart fixed it. I guess we made it 2 laps that time.
I'm making an executive order. That worked for a
7
lap.
to go this time. Fearless President Kevin McAdams signs the executive order saying no more double file restarts.
Too dangerous in the wrong hands.
Green flag. Solid start from Kerwin, but Novak, that might be the best restart he's had on single file restarts, but he still can't quite get
Here
there.
comes Osmer.
Further back, here comes Osmer. Yeah.
What an adventure he has had tonight. And he is battling for second. He's on the outside of Novak still. And he is up against the fence.
Toll, get off the track.
Osmer gets up in the fence
Osmer.
again.
He's
and
broke.
He's falling back now behind Presley. Hoffman trying to rebound. He's back to third. And he is ripping the wall right now. Novak needs to get back to the top. I don't know why he's running the middle like that. He is losing 3/4 tenths of a second running that inside line.
Huffman, the fastest guy on the racetrack right now. Problem is, he's not fast enough to catch Kerwin in the amount of time that's left. 4 to go.
Are we going to go green to the end?
Oh, why'd you say it?
I'm sorry.
3 to go this time.
Lap traffic, Toll Owen right in the middle of the racing groove. He's going to go to the bottom. Kerwin stays up top. Caution is out. I am so sorry.
Kevin! Lisenby. And it was Alex Bell that turned up the racetrack and got him.
It's as if he wasn't there. That's not my fault.
I'm still blaming you. He heard you say it and thought, you know what? I'm going to end this man's whole career. It just turned right. I just think he thought he was clear and he wasn't.
Curse strikes again. Well,
only 8 minutes away from the start of Slim Rock. So you might get
Landon
one lap in
Huffman.
practice, Kevin.
Yeah, it's all right. Landon Huffman is back in second.
The good news. This is a natural green-white checker. The bad news. We have 3 green-white checkers to use if we cannot complete these last 2 godforsaken laps.
Now
we'll have
who's the
2
ones
laps
trying
to
to jinx
settle
it?
I'm just telling the audience what they need to know.
And unfortunately, there is no point of no return rule where we can't not throw a yellow on the last green-white checkered. So this could end under yellow. That would just be poetic and perfect for this race, but hopefully not. Hopefully not. Hopefully they go green here.
If this ends under yellow, we talk to the race winner and we go home. Here we go.
Yes.
Natural green-white checker. Green flag, 2 laps to settle it. Huffman might have a chance now that he's in second. He's within striking distance as they come down the backstretch, headed to the white flag. Huffman drives it in deep. He's close. 1 to go.
They're going to go green. Oh, here comes Novak.
Novak got the inside wall.
Huffman in the wall.
He hit
That's
the
it.
inside wall, and Huffman hit the outside wall. And Casey Kerwin sends it into turn number 3. He's going to win in back-to-back nights. Casey Kerwin wins Slide City at Eldora.
Oh, battle for second. 3/1000ths of a second. Novak gonna get it over Huffman.
And
Huffman
they are
finishes
still
third.
wrecking.
Oh, they've been wrecking since.
Oh my!
They've been racing. They've been wrecking since they
Toll Owen
crossed
is on
the
his
line for the
roof.
white.
Mazowitz and McConey were inside each other there in turn 2. I mean, fireworks! Let's burn down the house! What a great show! Oh my! All right. Let's results. Kerwin wins. Zach Novak in second. Another 1-2 finish for those 2 Coke guys. Landon Huffman finishes third. Briar LaPrade fourth. Presley Sora fifth. Ronnie Osmer sixth. David Schildhaus seventh. Cody Giles eighth. Justin Mons ninth. Alex Bell rounding out the top 10. Kevin, he's muted anyway, so let's just rattle through this. McConey 11th. Lisenby 12th. Mark Ravillas 13th. Tolo in 14th. Joey Mazowitz 15th. Dylan Connolly brings my face home in 16th, 4 laps down. Nick Olson in 17th. Travis Brown 18th. Michael P. Frisch 19th. David Cabrera 20th. Blake Mcanlis 21st. And Kevin McAdams did not race. Cool. There's your finishing results. Let's talk to some people. Our race winner is here, I thought. No, he's not. Novak's here, Lo. Let's talk with Novak. I think he's the only guy in the top 3 that we're going to be able to talk to, but that's fine with me.
I will bid you guys good night.
Thanks, Kevin. Thanks for your time. Appreciate it. And Novak left, so we get to talk to nobody. All right. Well, that makes my life easy. Thanks for watching. It's been a pleasure. We're back at Miami next week at the road course with the Miatas. Here on ERL FTF, we're back tomorrow from Pocono for the eNASCAR qualifying iRacing series. at 9 o'clock. For Kevin McAdams, Justin Malillo, Zach Johnson, our producer, Anthony Alfredo, I'm Jacob Pitts. Thanks for toughing it out from Eldora. We'll see you next week.